Hello everyone, this is Freelancer for Awesome, and today we're taking a look at this article written by Paul Tassi about Bioware's roadmap, as it's not what people were expecting to happen, I guess. But anyways, BioWare's Anthem roadmap sure does not look like it's panning out as intended. Paul Tassi. Yesterday, Anthem's remaining players were looking forward to a live stream from BioWare that would detail a new strongholds, the Sunken, and future patch notes about upcoming changes and fixes to the game. BioWare, having all the luck, had a fiber cable cut outside their office, killing their main internet. Their backup internet was tested, but was too shaky to do a live stream, so the event was delayed until next Tuesday, almost a full week away. That is not amazing news for players desperate for any information about fixes or content coming to the game. And it does seem a bit odd that, however bad, the internet troubles would delay this stream for an entire week. Not to mention, you could just write a blog and post about what you are going to cover. But I think the larger story here is that it sure feels like BioWare's quote roadmap unquote for Anthem is either slipping behind schedule or was never accurate to begin with. The Sunken was supposed to be the big content drop of the month, and while technically it still may come out in April, now it's not even being shown until there's a week left in the month. But past that, there are a whole lot of other items on the roadmap that do not feel like they're about to imminently arrive before the month ends. Excuse me. And y'all are already familiar with the roadmap there. Hey, zoom in, will ya? Okay, alrighty. Okay, going by the official roadmap, still on Anthem's website, we have a mastery system, which I assume is the return of the pilot mastery system, which was supposed to be first, a part of the initial game before it was cut. And then a reward for completing one of the endgame challenges. It was neither. BioWare said it would return, and it is supposedly going to arrive in April. But maybe not. Now see, I remember that. I remember you were supposed to level up your pilot and such, but instead we're leveling up our javelins, which, hey, that's pretty cool too, There's no problem with that. You gotta have a freaking really awesome suit of armor, to go out there and fight them scars and other beasts of the field and whatnot. But continuing, bullet number 2, new items. I mean, technically we do have new items in the form of cosmetic armor sets introduced into the store and decals in Elysian chests. I haven't heard a lot of good news about those chests, but I think fans are hoping for things more like new weapons, skills, or even masterwork versions of support abilities, which the game launched without for some reason. I mean, I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh man, that's that was removed and so on and so whatnot. That's why, after playing the open demo, I'm still waiting for all the bugs to be fixed before I play Anthem, because you can play around with the flight mechanics and stuff like that and figure out new maneuvers and stuff like that. Because I saw one of the streams and they were showing how to stop and then fly in another direction. I figured out how to do that really, really quickly in the demo, the VIP demo and the open demo. In the open demo, I perfected it. So I thought that's pretty cool, and after I did that, then I saw that stream and I was like, huh, somebody else must have picked up on it and, suggested it, or one of the developers played and they were like, oh, hey, guess what I can do? That's cool. Anyways, continuing. Bullet number 3. Legendary Mission Phase 2. I'm not sure if the release of more legend... What? I think what he meant to say is I'm not sure if this is the release of more legendary missions or if they're changing in some way. But we haven't seen this either. What I think? I'll tell y'all after. Anyways, bullet number 4. Leaderboards, guilds, the weekly stronghold challenge, all missing. Okay. Bullet number 5. Perhaps most strangely, we have 6 Cortex locked. Quote unquote, free play events that were supposed to happen this month that join Shaper Surge, quote unquote. There's a lot of quotes in here. As the only revealed one, but I don't even think we had that one yet, unless I missed something. And I'm pretty sure this guy may or may not have missed something, because it takes someone that actually review the game to write a post, or if they read the news feeds and stuff. Yeah, this guy he did his homework. Continuing. And all of this is leading to May, where we have been promised a cataclysm. Sound effects for drama. Anyways, let's see. Something that Bioware still has not really explained at all other than to say it's some sort of end game activity, though it is probably not on the level of Destiny or the Division raids, if I had to guess. Okay. After that, we have Act 2 and Act 3, where Bioware has not detailed what those contain. Whether there are meaty DLC chunks or just more of a sprinkling of content like we're seeing in month 1. Oh, you must be talking about how the legendary drops bumped up. Yeah, people are still on that. I mean, I guess. Let's see. Well, like we were supposed to be seeing anyway. Okay, I understand. I paid full price for the Legion of Dawn edition, which it's kind of been flushed down the pooper. I'm switching over to PS4 from the Xbox One because the controller fits my hand better. So the guy continues and he writes on, I could be wrong, but if we have radio silence until April 23rd, as seems to be the case, we have pretty much 90% of the April roadmap that is supposed to be crammed into the final week of April, which does not seem likely to happen. He continues, I know Bioware is working hard on the game, but if they are falling behind, it may be time to acknowledge that and, at the very least, rewrite the roadmap. If not, delete the thing entirely if it turns out to be inaccurate. I'm not really sure it's doing more good than harm if you set expectations with a roadmap and then fail to meet them, as that only points to more development turmoil or unrealistic expectations, or both. He continues, I am still rooting for Anthem, but as time goes on, it's becoming clear that its biggest fixes to gameplay, loot, and content depth are going to take a long, long time to get there, and it's probably worth setting it down for a good long while until some larger changes are made, whether they hit their roadmap dates or not. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Read my new sci-fi thriller novel, Hero Killer, available now in print and online. I also wrote the Earthborn trilogy. Paul Tassi, senior contributor. Now, I don't know about writers and such, though I do know what type of video games I like. Now, yep, I blew up on like Twitter, not blew up like, yeah, I'm successful, but blew up in like anger and such. When Bioware and something about Microsoft and whatever's. It was a while ago. But if you find me Twitter, you can find me videos there. So, what I think is, this guy, he played Anthem and he was like, oh man, this really rocks, but this side really sucks. But I still have faith. Now, yeah, I have faith too, but I also remember, I watched some YouTubers and their reviews on the game, and one really stood out to me. I can't remember because I'm always busy and stuff. One of the YouTubers said we basically paid to test the beta, like this is still a beta stage game, which with all of the bugs, quote unquote issues, oh god, I'm using quotes, all of the issues with the game, yeah, it is. We're testing, the developers, they watch the YouTube videos and they're like, oh shit, we gotta fix that, or holy cow, I didn't even know that was in there. Alright guys, we gotta work overtime. Now, see, if they had came out and told us, like, hey guys, even though you already paid for it, like in the very beginning, if they had let us know, hey guys, if you've already paid for it, you guys that pre-order it, hey, you get special access to work with us on this game. You're the ones that are gonna help us to fix everything in the game, and we'll give you like so many reward coins or blah 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 blah. Hell yeah, that would have worked to some extent. But this is just a little news update on what's going on in the writer's world on Anthem. Oh, it's a beautiful full moon tonight. Alright, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, evening, and or afternoon. This has been Freelancer for Awesome, doing his first review thingamabob on YouTube. Thank you, and good night, good morning, or good afternoon.